Baby development at 15 weeks. Your baby is about the size of an apple. Your baby is around the size of an apple or a navel orange. It measures around 4 inches, 10 centimeters, from crown to rump. It weighs approximately 70 grams, which is equivalent to 0.15 pounds. Baby weight at 15 weeks is similar to the weight of one chicken egg. Your baby at week 15. Pregnancy week 15, fetal development. Your baby at 15 weeks pregnant has already formed all its vital organs, so now it's time to grow bigger and stronger. Among the milestones of week 15 of pregnancy fetal development is the beginning of bone ossification. The muscles are strengthening, and the bones are becoming harder. By now, the baby has longer limbs and can move its joints. Although it's not common, some women can feel baby movements at 15 weeks pregnant. Your baby is also practicing how to breathe outside your womb. She is actively drawing in amniotic fluid through her nose. It is getting into the upper respiratory tract, developing the lungs. The baby's skin is still very translucent, and small blood vessels are forming under it. Your 15-week fetus is also practicing other reflexes, such as swallowing and sucking. At 15 weeks of pregnancy, your baby is also looking much cuter, since its head is now proportional to the rest of its body. Their skin is getting covered in very fine hair, which is called lanugo and helps keep the baby warm. In the womb, a 15-week baby is also able to hear your voice. Make sure you talk to your baby constantly. How big is my baby at 15 weeks? Curious why your body is, probably, finally starting to look pregnant? It's because at 15 weeks pregnant, your baby is quickly growing bigger each week. He's as long as 4 inches right now and weighs around 2.5 ounces. Baby is looking more like a baby. With each passing week, your fetus is also looking more and more like the baby you're picturing in your dreams. By now, the ears are positioned properly on the sides of the head, they used to be in the neck, and the eyes are moving from the side of the head to the front of the face, where they'll soon meet your loving gaze. Sense of taste. Your baby is forming taste buds, and nerves begin connecting them to the brain. By about 20 weeks, your baby's taste buds will be fully formed. During pregnancy, molecules of what you eat pass through your bloodstream and make it into your amniotic fluid. But your baby doesn't actually taste what you're eating, so don't worry that they won't enjoy what you're having for dinner. Baby movement. Your baby's legs are growing longer than their arms now, and they can move all of their joints and limbs. Your active baby is moving constantly, though you can't feel it yet. Your baby's face. Your baby is looking more like a little person, with eyelids, eyebrows, eyelashes, nails, hair, and well-defined fingers and toes. If you could see inside your womb, you'd catch your baby sucking a thumb, yawning, stretching, and making faces. What's happening in my body? Your baby is growing quickly and comes with a lot of packaging, the amniotic sac and fluid, and their own food supply, placenta. You could start getting the odd jabbing pain on your bump. This is known as round ligament pain. Putting your feet up and resting can help. Your skin could also feel a bit itchy. It might help to use an unperfumed moisturizer, wear loose cotton clothing, and have a cool bath. If the itching gets worse, especially at night, talk to your doctor or midwife. 15 weeks pregnant lifestyle. Make sure you're getting enough calcium. Since your baby's bones are beginning to ossify, calcium is more important than ever. A prenatal supplement should be able to provide the calcium you need, but you can also increase your dietary intake for an extra boost. Monitor your weight gain. Drastic weight gain can be a sign of preeclampsia. Talk to your doctor if you think you're gaining too many pounds. Keep a healthy diet. You've probably made some healthy dietary changes in the previous weeks, and your 15 weeks pregnant diet should stay healthy. This will help you avoid excessive weight gain. Stay safe. Although it's advisable to exercise during your pregnancy, 15 weeks pregnancy precautions include avoiding contact sports or sports that carry a risk of falling, like horse riding. Go to the dentist. It might not be pleasant, but taking care of your teeth can actually lead to a healthier pregnancy. Women who develop gingivitis during pregnancy have a higher risk of complications, including preterm birth. Second trimester pregnancy symptoms at 15 weeks. Your pregnancy symptoms may include swollen and bleeding gums, pains on the side of your belly, caused by your expanding womb, known as round ligament pains, headaches, nosebleeds, feeling bloated, indigestion and heartburn, sore breasts, leg cramps, feeling hot, dizziness, swollen hands and feet, urine infections, vaginal infections, darkened skin on your face or brown patches. This is known as cloasma or the mask of pregnancy. Greasier, spotty skin, thicker and shinier hair. You may also experience symptoms from earlier weeks, such as morning sickness, a heightened sense of smell, mood swings, a white milky pregnancy discharge from your vagina and light spotting. Seek medical advice for any bleeding.
The size of the fetus at 16 weeks pregnant. At 16 weeks, your fetus is now the size of an apple. Your little one could be more than 4.5 inches long, crown to rump, and weigh close to 4 ounces. How big is my baby at 16 weeks? Your baby now weighs in at a whopping 3 to 4 ounces, and is 4 to 5 inches in length. The backbone and tiny muscles in your baby's back are gaining strength, so she can straighten out that head and neck even more. Thanks to those developing facial muscles, your baby is capable of making a few expressive frowns and squints, even at this early stage. Baby's beautiful eyes are finally working too, making small side-to-side movements and perceiving light, although the eyelids are still sealed. Delicate baby skin. Your baby's skin is thin and translucent. It will thicken and develop as your pregnancy progresses, but will continue to be almost transparent for quite some time. And here's the skinny on baby skin. It's practically translucent now, so if you took a peek inside your uterus, you'd be able to see your baby's blood vessels under that thin skin. Scalp patterning. On your baby's scalp, hair follicles are forming a pattern that will remain for life. This patterning sets the stage for how your baby's hair will grow. New hair follicles don't form after birth, so babies are born with all the hair follicles they'll ever have. Heart at work. Your baby's heart is now pumping about 25 quarts of blood each day, and this amount will continue to increase as your little one develops. Baby will soon hear your voice. Listen up, tiny bones in your fetus ears are in place, making it likely that baby will soon be able to hear your voice, or something like it, when you're speaking. Generally, babies fully develop the ability to hear in the womb by 18 weeks of pregnancy. During its 16th week of development, a fetus will be starting to form facial expressions, and its nervous system will be growing. Your body at week 16. Rapid growth. At 16 weeks pregnant, your uterus is growing at about the same pace as your baby's. It's getting to the point where you may not be able to hide your pregnancy anymore, even if you wanted to. Your 16 weeks pregnant belly. At 16 weeks pregnant, you may now be at the stage where your bump clearly has a baby in there. Your pregnancy weight gain. It may be hard to watch yourself gain weight during pregnancy, even when you know there's a wonderful reason for it, but try to embrace your body's new shape and think of every pound you put on as a sign of good health for you and your baby. Nasal congestion. 16 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 16 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Skin changes. You might have heard about the pregnancy glow, and now it might be your turn to experience it. Increased blood volume in the blood vessels and pregnancy hormones causing more oil production can make pregnant skin look flushed and dewy. Nosebleeds. At 16 weeks pregnant,
the skin is loose and wrinkled and the fetus has a lot of growing to do. By the time of delivery, he or she will fill out their skin more normally. Around this stage of pregnancy, the fetus starts to look a lot more human. In addition to hair growing on the head, the eyebrows and eyelashes are also developing. The eyelids are shut, but the eyes